Good morning. It is Scott Cullen, editor-in-chief of the Cannata Report. Great to be here with you today. And before I bring out Frank and his very special guest, I want to remind everybody to like, subscribe, and comment, and also send Frank your questions. He loves to respond to those. Now, without further ado, Frank, how are you doing this morning? And who is this special guest?
Well, I'm doing great, and we're indeed very fortunate to have Martin Golobic, the CEO of GreatAmerica Financial, joining us today. So welcome, Martin. Nice to have you.
Thank you. Very honored to be here, and we've got to meet several times, so looking forward to diving in a conversation with you.
Well, thank you for that. You know, it's your company has a pretty amazing history. Your success, at least by any statistic we can compile from our surveys, because typically within the survey, who's your primary leasing provider, and the numbers that out of our audience is just incredible, and it's a great credit to your entire company, because it's just saying the deal when a dealer audience says you are number one, you're pretty damn good. So, you know, here you're stepping in as the CEO. What do you feel about where GreatAmerica is going to be heading in these future years?
Yeah, great question, Frank. We're going to go a wide range of thoughts on this topic because first, I've been very fortunate to, one, have a great relationship with my dad. I'm part of several peer groups that are, call it multi-generational families and family-owned businesses, as GreatAmerica is. And I got to be honest, I have it really good, Frank. I could not have a better relationship with my dad. Not all of my peers get to say that, and some of it's heartbreaking, as you probably have seen some of those stories. But, you know, your comment is, by the way, the 1 year we did not win your award, we still think about that year. There's the 1 year, there's one blip, and we constantly look back at the history books on that one. We have not forgotten. You know, as we look forward, you said the right word there. It's not just my dad, it's a team. And, you know Jennie Fisher really well. We announced her promotion to Group President of Office Technology, really reporting directly to me to continue to elevate our customers' voice in our company, because GreatAmerica does have other segments, not just Office Technology, and to help her bring that voice higher up for enterprise-wide decision-making and strategies. And that's a big part of it. When I think of my role at the company, Frank, I have a unique role, which is to transition the organization from founder-led to team-led. And I'm a really big believer on that. So that has meant that I've promoted some people like Jennie, and we brought on some new faces at GreatAmerica, some of them from within our own industry and some in a very broad business background, to continue helping us, you know, innovate, bring new things to our customers, significant investments on technology. So I've said a lot, Frank. If we want to dive in on something, we have a lot going on.
Well, you know, I think one of the things that you're most highly regarded for is your responsiveness to your customer demand, what the dealers need from you. I recall when the pandemic hit, and there was some very, very serious problems. And from everything that we've heard from the dealers, you were a great help. You were there for them. You were able to do things that other leasing companies couldn't quite match or do as well as you did. So that to me is incredible that you were able to do that. And I guess, you know, you're coming into a position, and I agree with you. Team is the best word to use, because you've got some very good people working there and working together. We're going to be faced with some heavy challenges, I believe. And when I say heavy challenges, the business is changing. The convergence, or I shouldn't say the convergence, but rather the changing of the emphasis on A4 rather than A3 is going to change a lot. Because as you well know, those are the MPS contracts were so important to the dealers. And now we've got a lower value product replacing a more expensive machine. Have you given any thoughts to that in terms of how you can help dealers in terms of this MPS problem that they're going to face?
Yeah, we put a lot of thought, Frank. Nothing I would say concrete that, we can breaking news with you necessarily.
Sure.
That's one of the reasons I created a new role at Great America, Chief Strategy Officer, that does not come actually from any adjacencies, whether in the office imaging or in the financing business. They come from a consulting business. So I think that's the approach that we really need to take, is understanding ever more so our customers' environments and what they're being faced with. To give you a sense, we have some business plans that we're looking to enact on that may give new offerings to our customers. Because what we do, Frank, is we think about, we tell our salespeople at Great America, you wake up every day, and if you're supporting someone, a dealer as an example in office imaging, is you think about your life as a dealer. What are they going through? What technologies do they use? What services do they need? What is happening in their industry? As you mentioned, the A4 as concept there, and so many of them entering the IT channel. Great America itself has a separate business unit that is supporting managed service providers. So tons of knowledge that we can bring and share there. We've mentioned Collaborants in the past, our master managed service provider, to get people to not sure if they want to build it or buy it, or they can partner with us for sure on that. So that's one of them, Frank. And not having all the answers for sure, I will say the one thing that, being with our customers, I'm just really optimistic about them, Frank. These are sales organizations. These are driven people, and they are fierce competitors. And I have a lot of optimism. I know many of them are branching out. I've seen, we know water services are part of it. We've seen a lot of electric vehicle concepts coming out. The chargers, as you would probably be familiar with.
Yes.
A lot of these folks are thinking about, okay, my reps are going to an office. What are all the things that my customers need to do business, and can I do those for them? So we've been exploring all these concepts. We actually have an automotive division at Great America that's more repair equipment. But through that, we're also getting electric vehicle chargers. So we've been able to bring that knowledge forward to this customer set. And then the other thing, Frank, what I'm thinking about is again, how do we help them think forward on this? I sense a big opportunity for Great America to use our collective knowledge, our bigger data, in also ways that can improve our customers' businesses. So we do have an HR services group, but I've always wondered is many of our customers rely upon us for industry insights, financial modeling, and should that be something we explore more for them, just as a value add?